Today, I'm gonna show you what Italians eat in the summer. Pretty much, you take all the vegetables from the garden. If you don't have a garden, you just go buy a bunch of vegetables and you make this. There's 1,000 different ways to make it. It's called Ciambotta, and I think you guys are gonna love it. So let's put it together. So the vegetables of choice are potatoes. We have a mix of red, orange, and yellow peppers, zucchini, eggplant, fresh tomatoes, some tomato passata, basil, and of course some garlic. And that's really it. And if you notice here, I chopped all these up pretty small because I really want this to cook down and be able to like scoop this onto bread or dip it. So we cut all the vegetables around the same size. And really there's 100 different ways to make this one. So if you're missing, zucchini, if you're missing peppers, you could still make it. You can make your own. Every family has their own recipe. This was my family's recipe. And it's really good. So the first thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna start off cooking the potatoes, and there's really kind of like an order of operations here of how we cook this. So you wanna start with the potatoes because they take the longest time to cook. So we're gonna heat up a generous amount of olive oil. You need a lot of olive oil, generous. And I wanna get this oil really hot because I wanna blast these potatoes, all right? So we wanna get the oil really hot and then we'll throw the potatoes in. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna cook the potatoes for about 5 minutes on high heat, just to kind of try to get them a little crispy before we start getting all the other ingredients in, because once we add in the peppers, the zucchini, the eggplant, the potatoes are gonna kind of lose their shape, they'll get mushy. So by keeping the heat high here for 5 minutes, we get the potatoes to get a little crispy. So cook these for 5 minutes. And one of the best ways to get the potatoes crispy is by actually doing nothing, right? So don't touch them, just let them cook on high heat. And you can see now, when we come in here, the one side of them is nice and crispy. So by just doing nothing, you'll get crispy potatoes. So the potatoes are nice and crispy. So now we're gonna go in with the other ingredients. We'll go in with some garlic, zucchini, eggplant, and the peppers. So now we're gonna give this a nice mix, and we're gonna let all these flavors really come together. And we have that base of crispy potatoes so they won't lose their shape while these vegetables are cooking. So we're just gonna let this cook for another 5 minutes now. And you can really see here, it's like really the flavors of summer. You really smell it. I mean, this looks like summer in a pan. And this is one of those dishes that really goes with everything. It's like a smooth vegetable dish. So when I was growing up, my grandmother used to always serve this up like on barbecues or with grilled meats, fish, because it really pairs well with anything and really pairs well good with bread, right? So you want to dip some bread in this, but it's one of those vegetable dishes that you don't really have to think much about it, right? You just make it, you grill some meat, some fish, and you serve this up with it. And it's just really, this one really brings me back to my childhood. So after about 5 minutes, you can see that the eggplant is softening up, the zucchini's soft, the peppers are soft. So at this point, we're gonna go in with the tomatoes. So the first thing we're gonna do is add in the cut tomatoes, some tomato passata. You're probably wondering what's going on with the seasoning. We're gonna go in with some salt. A little more salt, we got a lot of vegetables here. Pepper. And some fresh basil. Now we're just gonna mix this up and we're gonna let it cook on low for about 10 minutes, just to let the tomatoes start to break down a little bit, and then it's ready. So this has been cooking for about 10 minutes and it's pretty much ready. You can see in here that the tomatoes, really the indicator in this is the tomatoes. Once they really start to fall apart, it's ready. And you can see that all the vegetables are really just coming together in this, so that when you do get a spoonful of this and put it on bread, you have a little tomato, a little potato, a little zucchini, just got a little bit of everything. So this is exactly what you want it to look like, and it's so good. All right, so we'll get this going. I already toasted some bread, and we'll get this on some bread, and I'll show you exactly what we got going on here. And this is really what it's all about. This is really what the Italian summer vegetable dish is all about. And it's just really good. It's really good. And like I said, you really have a little bit of everything in the bite, because when you cut the vegetables so small, literally there's everything in that one bite. And if you look in here, you could see that even the potatoes, even though like we crisped them up, they really got soft, and you can see that some of the potatoes kind of broke down a little bit, but some of them kept their shape. You can see right there, that potato. And it's like just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just really good. All right, so you definitely have to make this one, and it really goes with anything. It's more of like a smooth vegetable dish, whereas like if you're looking for like a Sicilian caponata, I have that linked right here. That's a good one. That one's got like a little bit of bite with the olives and the sweetness and the saltiness, so that's like totally different. This one's more of like a smooth vegetable dish. I think that makes sense. So you guys should definitely try this one. And if you try it, let me know how